Kind of wild one today. We're doing a little bit of work. It's been kind of stressful, especially with my AC not working right. But I did try to get back in today with all the rain and try to do some trim work. So I'm gonna show you what we got. So the trim around the windows I ended up making because I can't find it. So I got those two windows done, and then I kind of got lazy and didn't get these two, but I'll get them tomorrow, I guess. Just kind of getting tired. Then here, put in all the window stools on all the windows. Those little white blocks are just some shims where I needed to build the wood out some from where it used to be plaster in here, and the room got re-sheetrock. So the sheetrock is not quite as thick as what the sheetrock with the plaster on it was. Just show you here where we 45 those window sills there, so they'll be a little fancy. Again, I've got to put my little back piece on the edge of the molding like this right here. So I've got to make that because to get it this wide or close to this width here, I've got to make it, because you just can't find it. I can find some, but not that wide. All right, so let me just show you a couple other things. So out of all the wood I put down, that's my little leftover pile that didn't get thrown away because it was really split pretty bad. So you can see some of my cabinets in here that I made. Yes, I did make them. They're gonna be painted, so I didn't spend a whole lot of time on them. Probably would have spent a little bit more time on them if I was gonna stain them or something like that. But being that you're gonna paint them, you can obviously hide a lot of stuff by painting them. But they look good. I'm gonna clear the insides of them, and then they'll be good to go. Let's go show you something else. So the floor here in the kitchen, I wish that I'd have kind of done it a little bit earlier, because I need to get some lights in here. And believe me, I will get some in here. But it's hard to see how good my buddy did on these floors here. I mean, it's just amazing. These floors look excellent. I'm so tickled with them that these floors in here look good. Man, I'm like, I should go on and redo them all, be done with it, you know. But I don't know, maybe if I got some extra cash when it's over. So closet's looking good there. All right, and then in here, laundry room looks good. I'm gonna put the washer and the dryer probably in some kind of pan, just in case they do somehow start to leak. It doesn't stain to mess up the floor. Got that window in before we got the floor down. I told myself, don't stack anything up here because something's gonna fall. And sure enough, after he finished the very last coat, you can't see it here, but a piece of wood did fall nail down, and it messed up a few spots, but you can't really see it with the satin. So right here, spot, and right here, kind of messed it up, but you won't ever see it. So let's go upstairs. We'll check out the other walls. The other floor. Just got to show you this beautifulness one more time before we go upstairs. So I'm going to take you to the prettiest painted room, the ugliest flooring room. And when I mean the ugliest flooring room, it still looks excellent. It's just got some defects that couldn't get sanded out. But by the time you get some furniture in here, you probably won't ever see it. If I'd have known that it was not gonna hide as good, and I was told it won't, so don't misunderstand me here. Little groove there. But I probably would have, before he sanded it, I probably would have fixed all this floor in here where these spots are. But after he sanded it and it didn't come out, I was like, yeah, just got the finish on it. We're not gonna redo all that. And here, you know, but they really look good. All of them look good. And here I got this little flooring. Floor. Into there. And here. So about another week before we can actually start doing things in here. I'm gonna get in here and this, remember this had that blue carpet. But man, do these floors look good. And the color doesn't really show up in here. In the video, it looks kind of brown, but in real life, it's more red. And I wish that I could capture that, but it's just not capturing that color. But closets, everything looks good. So next weekend, after next weekend, I'm gonna come in and put my baseboard down, put my shoe mold down, get all these receptacles tied in, try to fix that vent with either the same vent register that was up there or try to paint that ceiling part and put that up. I'm excited about getting these finished. I hang those baffle doors back up there. Get my little girl some princess beds to go in here. They'll be excited. And one more thing, I know we're running kind of long. It's up here in the attic. Story of my life lately, this air conditioner. Apparently, hopefully we're going to get this fixed soon. But this is what you would call a right hand horizontal. So on the right hand horizontal, the return's on the left, supplies on the right. But the TXV keeps hunting. Coil's not getting cold. They want me to take and extend this and move all this here. Pretty aggravated about all that because I got to unhook everything to get it to do that, which I don't mind doing once it cools off, but I just got more stuff to do and I need this air working, you know. So talked to a friend and he suggested that I flip it back to a left hand, which is how it initially came, as a left hand horizontal. So hopefully once I flip it, I can reroute some of this piping, get it flatter so I can get a better oil return. And hopefully my TXV will stop hunting. Because I believe this air conditioner will have no problem, especially when I put a new duct system on it, pulling this house down. But as of right now, still have not got this dialed down. And I will tell you, as a Champion dealer and a HVAC seller and technician, it's very embarrassing when all my neighbors say, when are you going to quit working on that new AC you put in?